Hey duelists, ready to crush your opponents in 2025? Let's dive into the top meta decks you need to master in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. We're talking about the decks that are absolutely dominating the ladder, the tournaments, the whole shebang. If you want to climb to the top, you gotta know what you're up against. And maybe, just maybe, steal some strategies for yourself. This deck is a classic for a reason, bros. It's all about summoning powerful monsters and blasting your opponent's life points to smithereens. It's like the OG way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you know what? It still holds up. The heart and soul of this deck, obviously, is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This bad boy packs 3,000 attack points. 3,000. You can summon him with cards like the White Stone of Legend and Sage with Eyes of Blue, or just go full ham with Kaibaman and its graveyard shenanigans. But it's not just about brute force with this deck. You've got cards like Burst Stream of Destruction to obliterate your opponent's monsters, and Silver's Cry to bring back your Blue Eyes from the graveyard for round 2. Alright, listen up, because this next deck is for the tactical geniuses out there. The Dark Magician deck is all about controlling the field, setting up crazy combos, and then BAM! Hitting your opponent with a magical beatdown they won't see coming. Of course, you've got the legendary Dark Magician himself, backed up by his trusty companion Magician's Rod. But this deck is all about synergy, baby. Use Dark Magical Circle to banish your opponent's cards before they can even blink, and then unleash the power of Eternal Soul to keep your Dark Magician well protected. Oh, and don't forget about Magician Navigation to search your deck for any spell card you need. Talk about a game changer. This deck is all about outsmarting your opponent, and trust me, it feels so good when you pull off the perfect play. Chapter 3. Alright, let's crank things up a notch with the Cyber Dragon deck. This is for all you tech-savvy duelists out there who like to swarm the field with powerful machines and overwhelm your opponent with sheer force. The star of the show is, of course, Cyber Dragon. This metallic monstrosity can be summoned from your hand if your opponent controls a monster and you don't, which is perfect for launching surprise attacks. Plus, it can fuse with other cyber monsters to create even more devastating machines. And don't even get me started on Cyber Emergency. This trap card lets you special summon a Cyber Dragon from your deck, and you can even use it on your opponent's turn. Talk about a comeback mechanic. This deck is fast, it's aggressive, and it's a whole lot of fun to play. Chapter 4. Alright, let's talk about heroes, baby. The Elemental Hero deck is all about fusing your monsters together to create unstoppable powerhouses. It's like a superhero team-up in every duel. This deck revolves around the Elemental Hero monsters like Elemental Hero Neos and Elemental Hero Avian, but the real magic happens when you start fusing them together using cards like Polymerization and Miracle Fusion. With so many different fusion monsters to choose from, you can adapt to any situation. Need to wipe out your opponent's field? Summon Elemental Hero. Absolute Zero. Need to protect your life points? Elemental Hero. The Shining has got your back. This deck is all about versatility and strategy, and it's super satisfying to pull off those game-winning fusion summons. Chapter 5. Okay, this last deck is for all you edgy duelists out there. The Shiranui deck is all about manipulating the graveyard, swarming the field with zombie monsters, and overwhelming your opponent with sheer numbers. The Shiranui monsters have some seriously spooky effects that activate when they're banished or sent to the graveyard. For example, Shiranui Solitaire can banish a Shiranui monster from your graveyard to draw a card, and Shiranui Spirit Master can special summon itself from your hand by banishing a Shiranui from your field. And the best part? This deck is incredibly consistent. With cards like Shiranui Squire Saga and Gozuki, you'll have no problem filling up your graveyard and unleashing a symphony of spectral destruction. This deck is perfect for players who like to outmaneuver their opponents and always stay one step ahead. That's it for today's top meta decks. Which one are you excited to try? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. But hey, remember, these are just a few of the amazing decks out there. Experiment, try new things, and most importantly, have fun. You never know, you might even discover the next big meta. Keep dueling, my friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!